Welcome. This is BAS at 5.
The story of BAS Capital started in 2020, where we got our CAC registration as Bootstrap Advisory Services Limited. Our goal then was to advise businesses that are bootstrapping, SMEs that really needed support in order to power some of their growth initiatives. Sometime in 2021, we realized that beyond advisory services, a lot of these businesses needed capital. But we quickly also saw that, a lot of the clients we're serving then, they were not investor ready. So when we changed our name to BAS Capital, BAS meaning Bootstrap Advisory Services, we also applied for our Security and Exchange Commission license. But in 2022, we identified a new niche of clients that are investor ready that we could take to the capital markets. And that created a new stream of customers that we are doubling down on, even as we see today. In 2022, we also started the journey of becoming a group entity, which is why, we are trademarked as BAS Group today. That is an evolution from BAS Capital, that beyond capital, we realized that businesses needed a whole lot of things. First is they need capital. They also need us to manage those capital for them. They also need to protect that capital, which is what launched us into the insurance space. Health insurance for human capital management, microinsurance and insurance brokerage for really protecting the capital that they've raised and that we're managing for them. And a whole lot of this has led to the creation of several entities that we see today as BAS Group. First, BAS Capital, the group entity. We have BAS Insurance Brokerage. We have Ally Healthcare. We have Ally Microinsurance. And we also have BAS Financial Services, and very recently we have BAS Wealth as well as BAS Technologies Limited. There's a lot of evolution in the technology space today that we are also using to streamline some of our operations and build a scalable system for our businesses, such that we are able to scale beyond geographic location and also beyond one customer to a whole lot of customers that can really power our next growth initiatives. Over the next 5 years, we see BAS becoming a financial powerhouse in the Nigerian ecosystem, where we see a lot of our existing clients, needing a lot more capital, a lot more advisory services, and we also need to be as big in order to serve their needs. So over that period, we are able to provide the needed capital as well as the needed growth support initiatives that will be needed to power not just Nigeria but Africa as a whole.
5 years, 5 lessons. People build companies. For trust, build empires. Leaders need to trust their people, and people need to trust the mission for the business goals to be achieved. We've seen that over 5 years, nothing else matters. Not the tech, not the titles. It's all in the trust. 2, clarity beats complexity. Over the last 5 years, we've come to understand that when everyone understands the why am I doing what I'm doing? Why do I need to be here on time? Why do I need to go in this direction? And why do I need to do things in a certain way? Performance follows. So that's a lesson that I will leave you with. Understand your why, because it helps you achieve whatever goals you've set out to achieve even better. Not just faster, but even better. 3, speed matters, but rhythm matters even more. Over the last 5 years, as much as we're in competition with other brands and other players, and we try to push ourselves to achieve more than we have set out to achieve, what has been most important to us and for us is that we are consistent with our execution and we do not drop the ball or the path. 5, structure is a tool and not a cage. Yes, structure brings order, but only when it adapts. While every level of growth demanded a different level of discipline. Over the last 5 years, what we tried to do was to build a system that accommodated where we're coming from and where we're headed to. It's been 5 years of immense growth and powerful lessons here at BAS. We don't just talk impact, we live it. Welcome to BAS at 5, and we're future forward.
My journey at BAS started from their graduate trainee program, and I would say that sets a tone for what happened after in my career. At this program, it wasn't just theory. We're not just taught theory. We had hands-on experience solving real-life business problems. The growth means a lot to me, to be honest. Coming from a tight-knit company, a tight-knit team, to a company with 7 subsidiaries, that's amazing. I remember when strategy sessions felt like meetings or brainstorming meetings with our friends, where when we had to wear multiple hats, each of us had to wear multiple hats at different points. Now you have BAS has 7 subsidiaries. That's amazing. The growth is personal to me because I was part of the people that laid the foundation for this. It's very, very important to me that they've grown so far over the years.
Every customer, you want somebody that empathizes with you, somebody that understands your business, and whose interest is actually mutually aligned with your own as a business. The BAS Capital team comes across as very knowledgeable, very empathetic, and they're always working to advance the interests of the clients because our interests are mutually aligned. I'm very, very impressed with the growth of BAS Capital. I've been here from the very beginning, and I have no doubt in my mind that the approach, as I've described previously, of being empathetic, understanding the customer's business, the customer's needs, and bringing solutions that fit the particular business circumstances allows them to be nimble, responsive, and solution-driven. Now, those things you can't really buy in the market, and that is what puts them quite distinctly apart from their competitors.
Values. Value for values. It has been values all the way. BAS Capitals and Ultraviolet Microfinance Bank have exchanged lots of values in the past, and we are still at it. The partnership has been spot on. Beyond that, we could have, personal relationship or self-driven relationship, sharing of ideas, what we need to do, strategy sections, and how to get things done better. I think that's been good all the way.
Incredible growth for a 5-year-old company. Incredible growth. How they've evolved in terms of operational maturity. I know quite a few of the leadership, but I know how very aggressive they are in terms of fine-tuning processes. The processes are quite mature for a company the age of BAS.
BAS Group bring old ideas to life with full energy and real collaboration with partners like us. They also have very clear vision, which shows us that they understand how to execute strategy. We like seeing such with everybody we're partnering with, and this gives us more confidence with BAS Group.
So BAS Capital for me has come to disrupt the existence, and the innovation has been fantastic. And I can say without any atom of pride, anything, that the group is going places. And I can see them.
I think BAS Group, I'll give them kudos for being quite quick. Valuations like this take quite a long time, but BAS Group were able to deliver the valuation within a fortnight, and I thought it was absolutely brilliant that they could achieve such a feat within a short space of time.
This is BAS at 5, and we are future forward.